In the last video, we started talking about the next application we're going to put together. So in this video, we're going to continue along and start taking a look at a couple of different mockups to help you understand what it really is that we are making here. All right, so a couple mockups that we're going to go through. Now right away, I want you to notice two very important things about all these mockups. First off, you'll notice that there are a wide variety of different pages or screens that a user can visit inside of our application. The URL that a user visits is going to determine what content they show on the screen. So depending upon that URL, you and I are going to decide to show a different set of components to the user. This is entirely new, and it's not something that we've done before inside this course. So we're going to figure out a lot about how to handle navigation inside of React application. The other thing that you'll notice inside of these mockups is that we've got this logout and login buttons inside the header. So that is going to be an authentication system that we build into our application. We're going to implement a very real authentication system using Google Login. Okay, so with those two important things to keep in mind, let's now start taking a look at some of these different mockups. This first mockup right here is going to be the main landing page of our application. When a user comes to our application, we're going to show them a list of all the different streams that exist inside of our app. Every stream is going to have a name or a title, and it's also going to have a description right underneath it. When a user clicks on this stream right here, they will be taken to a detail page where we will show a video player that is going to display video that is being streamed from the user who is currently streaming video. Now the next thing I want you to understand before we take a look at some of these other mockups right here is that our application is going to be a little bit different from traditional streaming applications such as Twitch. In Twitch, when you sign up for an account, you are given a single channel or a single streaming page, and all the video that you stream is going to show up on that page. Our application is going to be just a little bit different. We are going to allow users who have signed into our application to create a channel or a streaming page, and they can create as many of these as they want. The idea here is that a user might create one stream or one channel that is dedicated to maybe programming, and then another stream that is dedicated to playing video games, or another one that is dedicated to just general talking and having a good time. So just keep that in mind. A user is going to have the ability to create separate streams. Speaking of which, when a user is signed into our application, there's going to be kind of a different set of rules that are going to apply to them. So when a user is not logged into our application, they're only going to be able to see a list of all the different streams and channels that are available. Now, just a quick note here, when I say streams and channels, that is an interchangeable term. When I say stream and channel, I'm talking about the exact same thing. I just put stream and channel all throughout this diagram right here because I'm going to use those two terms interchangeably as we are working on this entire application. Now, in addition to being able to view a list of all streams, when a user is not logged in, they can also view video from a single stream. Once a user is logged in, they're going to start to unlock an additional set of capabilities. So they're going to be able to have the capability to create a new stream. They can edit any stream that they have created, and they can also delete any stream that they have created as well. Okay, so with those additional capabilities in mind, I'll take a look at a couple more of these different pages. So once a user is signed into our application, the main landing page with all the different streams is going to change just a little bit. For this particular user who is signed in, any stream that they have created is going to have some additional buttons showing here on the right-hand side. So if I created this stream, I will see a button right here that says Edit. And if I click on that Edit button, it will take me to a page where I can edit the title and the description of that stream. If I click on the Delete button for my stream right here, I'll be taken to a page that has kind of like a modal window of sorts that has a confirm message that asks the user, hey, are you sure you want to delete the stream? And then, as we said just a moment ago, if a user is logged in, they also have the ability to create a stream as well. And so if I clicked on Create a Stream right here, I would see a form like this that would ask me to enter a title and a description for the new stream that I'm trying to create. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That is the application in total. So we're going to have the main landing page right here with a list of all the streams. We'll have a page to show some content to the user. We'll have the same landing page right here that is going to have some slightly different content if the user is logged in. And then we'll have a form to create a stream, a form to edit a stream, and a form to delete a stream as well. So that essentially covers the entire spectrum of how a user might interact with records inside of a web application. They have the ability to list records, look at a very individual particular record, create a record, edit a record, and delete a record as well. Okay, so let's take a quick pause right here. When we come back to the next section, we're going to start to generate our application and then talk about some kind of other high-level items that I want you to be aware of. So quick pause, and I'll see you in just a minute.